All right, here we go. Looks like they got their stuff done. They're ready to go.
Time, baby. I like the entourage of ladies right behind them.
Ladies and trash talking, two of your vices in life, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's paradise. Like, what is that set? What is that set? Look at that formation.
Bench.
I love that formation. I'm going to use that. Okay. And please, when we can, let's flash up who everybody is. Now that was a problem run. I've seen that run before, so I'm pretty sure the problem is white here. Okay, and also the fact that he opened up with a first down pass. It's like deep routes. Okay, that's also a pretty good indicator. So we're gonna go on to the active assumption that problem is in fact white. Charlie is gonna be picking up 49er red. Oh my God! No fumble though. Now this is the thing. I do think that if Charlie has a chance, he's got to get some pressure. Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen a problem really use a lot of runs in order to keep teams off balance. And in the NFL, you have to. Otherwise, you are going to get a lot of pressure. No pressure this time. He just sits back there. You know what? It was a little bit of a mistiming on the cut. This is 3rd down and 10. This is uncharted territory for problem. What do you think about this?
He's doing the same thing where he sends Jenkins into motion just a little bit, like you already pointed out.
I think that's a good technique. I like that a lot. Oh my God, nice play there. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Problem strikes first.
Didn't take long.
No.
Okay, all right.
Like 3 plays, and then he ends up scoring on the 3rd play, correct?
You know, one credit I'll really give a problem, and this obviously comes from my experience. He really knows how to create these routes, like that nuance of being able to slide your player in motion a little bit, just in order to create a different dynamic with regards to the route, and of course his manual catch. That's creativity. You have to create those plays on your own, right? He has a response for everything, and it's obviously it's been working. Mm-hmm. Why is he still sprinting?
Right, so
weird
problem,
afterplay.
8 points in, closer to the 140,000. Now it's Charlie's turn to respond, see what he can do.
How big of an advantage is that you know that more than 50% of the time you're going to be able to get a 2-point conversion? Meaning that if another team is matching you touchdown for touchdown, you have the edge.
Yeah.
Isn't that an advantage, right?
Well, and like we said, since he came out and put the 8 points up, it kind of forces the other guy to go for a 2-point conversion.
Right. So again, Charlie not off to the hottest of starts. Again, a lot of pressure being a factory early, both on offense and on defense for Charlie. Nice
there we
lead.
go.
Oh my God.
Charlie responds, but he has to go for 2 points now.
He does, that's true.
Or he doesn't necessarily have to, but then you're still down.
No, but you know what I don't like? I don't like that we were billing this as an offense versus defense showdown of the ages, and already it's oh my God.
I will go on record on saying I never said that.
Now, what did you think about that?
I think I think it's just one of those
decision to go for one. You're still.
It's still very early in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe he's under the idea that hey, I don't need to go for 2 just yet.
Yeah. Okay. But knowing that your opponent is an offensive juggernaut, and he's
Charlie could very well be an offensive juggernaut, man. I told you. We don't know this.
Yeah.
We just saw his last game. His opponent could have been very good at defense.
That's true.
And what we've seen of problem, his games are always very high in scoring. You know? Even his opponent puts up points. So.
Okay, let's see if Charlie makes any adjustments here. That was obviously a very quick score, as we've been saying all night. That's the one thing you want to avoid on the first drive.
Yeah, barely over a minute in and two.
Yeah, so that's oh my God. Oh my God. Really, really slick moves. Not bad.
42-yard game by Randy
Problem.
Moss.
And the thing is, that looked like it should have been just a 10-yard
Yeah.
completion, and then he goes down, right? Oh, man, nice juke there. That juke bought him 30 yards. Gotta like this formation. It's empty set, but he does have a lot of options. Again, this is the R1. Oh, my God.
Holding.
That'll bring it back. I mean, just obviously that play, that look. I've seen that play. Problem has done it over and over again. It's obviously something about that play is just extremely difficult to defend.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh! Dropped it.
Honestly, he looked like he should have made the catch.
Yeah, I know. I thought he had it.
Credit the defender with breaking that route up. Do we actually have any background on Charlie? Do you know anything?
I'll take a look. I think I looked and I didn't see anything.
Okay. It looks like it's an over. He is rushing only 2. He's got a quarterback spy in there. Oh my gosh. If it's that almost looked like the exact play from the previous play, except he just mirrored it to the other side of the field.
Yeah, remember we talked about Charlie earlier? He was the guy who started playing Madden and then stopped.
Oh,
and then
that's
came
right.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
He's the one that's supposed to be able to adapt, right?
Right, and he's really elite because he's been playing elite players and he doesn't crack under the pressure.
And
so.
cash games. He plays $1,000 cash games. They do give him forward progress. That is a 2-point conversion. See, now this is where it gets sticky, right? If you always go for 1 point, if you always go for the extra point.
Now you're forced to go for 2 points.
Well, now it's too late.
Yeah.
Now if you score a touchdown and you get a 2 point, you're still behind by 1.
Yeah, you're down
so
2
now there's no reason
now.
to. Now you might as well go for 1. But what I'm saying is that
you turned it in from a 1-possession game to a 2-possession game by going for it.
Huge. And again, the nature of those scores, we are 2 minutes into the game and we already had 3 long touchdowns. I mean, that's crazy.
And we've seen another rarity, a Frank Gore rush.
Yeah. What do you think about that style? Do you think that Charlie might have a better chance if he plays more of a ball control offense? Listen, this offense, the problem offense is just too dynamic, too big play. Do you just have to keep them off the field? You just have to keep that offense.
Maybe that's his best defense is to just keep the ball out. But it's easier said than done, I think, in a lot of times.
The problem is it's kind of predicated on not falling behind. I mean, now you need 2 possessions in order to catch up. Charlie, 25K. He'll walk away with 40K if he walks away the loser. Obviously, 140. Good runs, though. I like this offense. This is an aspect that we didn't see from the Warhawk problem game. Not a lot of passing, not a lot of rushing up the middle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Definitely not on second down. If they're gonna run, they'll do like a first down run. I don't think I ever saw those guys run on second down. Charlie again, split back set, 3 wide receivers. Oh, a read option. A little bit risky. These are the plays that I'm cringing because that's when fumbles happen.
Yeah.
Right? Especially Kaepernick taking hits by the 49er linebackers. Another read option. Very, very quick read.
So that was something that you thought we'd see more was the read option.
Yeah, because even on that play, you can see what the value is. Like, at the time when he's electing not to hand off to Gore, a couple of the routes have already developed. Meaning you get to essentially prolong that decision until post-snap. Maybe like a half second, but it does make a difference. Oh my God. Fumble.
He recovered
Picked it up though. Close play. 2nd and 11. He only lost 1 yard on that sack, so it might have been to his benefit that was a fumble with the return. Single back Gore. No, neither player really going to make the switch to LaMichael James for the speed. Nobody open. Oh my gosh. You're not going to see that very often at 49er practice, where I think Kaepernick just tossed Willis aside. Is that what really happened right there? Drops back. Nice read. Nice, very, very nice read. Nobody lined up on the outside. Willis was going to be late from his position in the middle. He's able to make a read.
Beginning of the second quarter, problem moving the ball now, eating up clock. It's not looking good right now.
No, I think Charlie's getting into a groove here. This is exactly, I think, what he needs to do. And it's frustrating for someone that is a very, very good offensive player not to have the ball.
Right.
Right? And to
It's
see this happen.
a big
to
run there, you know?
Yeah.
But
Right?
again, like we talked about, even if Charlie scores here, he's still down another possession.
Yeah. I think he's doing the right thing, though, and he's definitely, this gets you into the flow. Although you are giving some information over to Problem, obviously Problem is going to see what all your offense is set. You're also getting a chance to build some confidence, which, oh my God.
Critical.
Wow. His confidence could be shaken right now.
And that hurts because he was driving, you know, he could have easily scored. Big turnover like that.
I even think it was open. It's just you have to put a little bit more air under that route. It was just an underneath coverage that ended up picking out that pass.
Right.
Now Problem looking to put the squeeze in. Let's see what he does here. Very nice read. I like that. He pretty much only had one route that was less than like 40 yards. And that was the route he ended up going with. That's the one that took the longest to develop. Charlie's still trying to crack the mystery that is Problem, trying to find a defense that can shut this down. It's a quick passing game. Let's see it. This will be an interesting play. It's a 2nd and 2. He does have he's in fact, look at what Problem does. It's actually Manningham in the backfield. So he has no intention of running the football. It's like it's all wide receivers.
Right.
Would you just spread your line? I mean, meaning half the reason why I don't spread my line as a line adjustment on every single play is I'm scared of getting gashed up the middle.
Yeah, with someone like Kaepernick, if you do that, then, you know.
But meaning there's almost like nothing stopping you from doing defensive line spreads and rush to the outside, right? You know it's going to be a pass. There's little threat of a run. And maybe you have one guy on a quarterback spy simply to prevent the Kaepernick rush up the middle. Very big sack there. It's going to bring up 4th and 9. What do you think about this decision right here, Problem?
At this point,
it's unnecessary. Oh my!
Oh, that's a huge stop. That's a big stop. Yeah. He needed that.
That was absolutely.
That's
huge.
like a turnover. I mean, it is a turnover, but that's.
I just think that these guys are almost like people that. They're like gamblers. It's like they always get greedy. It's like there's a time in which it just makes sense, especially that situation. You're up by 2 scores.
Right, yeah.
You're throwing 25. In fact, the only thing that's really going to give your opponent a chance is if you give him a chance to get his momentum back. He's broken. He was shaken after that interception.
Right.
You have to be. This is what you didn't want.
Yeah, especially up 2 scores and all the momentum in your way right now.
So Charlie effectively gets a mulligan. He's going to get another chance. And 2 minutes to go. I don't know if he's going to be able to run that all the way down, but Charlie's got to be very, very happy if he's able to get into halftime 16-14, right? Oh my God, I didn't even think it was open.
Threads the needle.
Yeah, how did that squeeze in there?
It's like I don't even want to talk too much because it's like this is such an intense game, you know what I mean?
Pretty good. Let's see, he is in a run set, heavy run set. Let's see what he comes out with here. Goldson comes up. He's got no safeties deep. He's crashed the box with 9 in the box. And the 2 corners are fairly close as well. A lot of adjustments here, please stand. On offense. Extra pass.
Oh, that was a big drop.
Oh, man.
That was close.
Still no fatigue. This is actually fairly short. In fact, actually, it's weird that you're not seeing the fatigue factor to be a factor here. I mean, this is somewhat of I think it's like the 8th 7th or 8th play of this
Yeah.
drive. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This came right after that turnover. What am I thinking? Oh, man. Very, very selective timing on those blitzes, but he calls them at the perfect time. Problem, I mean. Very nice blitz. Sometimes he only rushes 2, and sometimes he'll send 5 at you, sending both outside linebackers. Big 3rd and 13. Hey, do you think this is 4-down territory? Let's say you get into a 4th and 6.
With these guys, I think everything's 4-down territory.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Was that a fumble? No.
Yeah, but he picked it up.
Okay.
4th and 17. You know what though? He could go for a field goal here.
Yeah, you
Just,
can make
you know, you're gonna have to
possession
get it
game.
anyways.
Yeah. All because of those 2 points.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway.
So, it hurts that he didn't get the touchdown, but either way, he was going to need to kick a field goal at some point.
Yeah, I think Charlie should be feeling very good, but obviously it's predicated on him not allowing a score here in the
a minute 9 with problem in the ball.
Yeah, right.
That's like an
What am I
eternity.
thinking? Right.
That's like a whole other quarter.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if we can make adjustments. Again, it's a game of adjustments. We've got to figure out a way to stop it. Nobody has figured out a way to stop that problem offense. Even the guys that have hung in close with problem, they've only done so by essentially putting up 34, 35 points of their own, right? So somebody's got to be able to crack this mystery. Let's see if it's Charlie here. Back to pass. Another quick read. Oh my God! Huge play. He actually stripped that out himself. This is actually going to be a...
Wow.
Oh my God! Huge swing there.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get that animation.
Booth review.
No. What would the booth review be about?
I think it's under 2 minutes. Under 2
Oh,
minutes.
okay, gotcha. But again, that animation does not come unless you use the strip ball button. That was a very, very opportune play. In fact, I was going to give him credit for that play to limit it to a 1-yard catch on that quick hit.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't strip the football. Very, very nice adjustment.
Yeah, great play by Charlie there.
Yeah. Again, though, minute 2 seconds. Okay, it's a 17-16 game now. But I think it's going to be this play. Jenkins, a little bit, he's going to come in motion a little bit to the right. It's going to be a Crabtree fly route. Actually, no.
All day.
And that's the juke, yeah.
Didn't take control of the middle
I
linebacker
think,
there.
I think that is one adjustment these players have to make. Because it's the same thing. As soon as all of your receivers are out of the play, they've run themselves out of the play, they're not viable reads anymore. You can't throw to them. So as a result, that the only thing you need to guard for is that 10 yards that Kaepernick is able to pick up on a scramble. Is it just me, or does this look like the same play over and over again?
It does look like.
Okay, it's the same play. This one's different. Oh man!
And he hangs on to it.
That was a pretty big time hold too. That looked like usually on those they do break up the pass. Are you seeing any early adjustments coming out of Charlie, or not so far, right? Not by the fact that he's picking up yardage in chunks here. 30 yards.
Big
Nice
sack.
I'd almost credit that as a coverage sack. He actually did have the shorter routes covered up pretty well.
It looks like we're going to see a field goal.
You said that very, very surprised. With a little bit of a surprised tone, Fred.
Mainly because I haven't seen punts or field goals from many of these guys.
No.
But, no, we did see Charlie with the field goal and now problem, so. Great first half, though.
Yeah.
So
that's
Charlie
one half of the
gets the
books.
ball,
Yeah.
starting the second half, down 2.
Honestly, it is a big opportunity. At this point, the ball is in his court. If he's able to have more possessions, technically, it doesn't matter how many possessions a problem gets. But you have to execute, and I would definitely play a little bit ball control, institute the run. Yeah, this is good stuff. You eat a lot of clock. I think Charlie's best chance is you basically have 2 drives that take nearly 4 minutes off the clock each. Okay? and you have 2 possessions to your opponent's 1. Obviously, you need to score on both of your possessions. But that's the way to beat this guy. You got to play ball control offense. I don't think you want to get into a shootout with problem. Oh man, got hung up on his own lineman. Bowman comes in, makes the play. 3rd and 3. Charlie does have a pretty good short passing game. He is able to pick up I don't know how often he's actually elected to run on a close 3rd down. Comes here in a compression, a bunch right. Is that throwing? No. Had a couple of routes that were coming out open there. He also had an outside receiver over to the left.
Again, he's implementing that short passing game, you know, almost like a run when just to get some yardage, you know.
Yeah, problem-esque, right? Oh my God, that rush comes in there so quick. Like
especially on play action.
How long did he have on that play? Like that was a free runner, right?
Yeah.
Nobody touched him.
And that seems to always happen on like play action passes. It has to be the perfect setup for you to even complete that.
Oh my God. Costly mistake here.
And a defensive touchdown.
Willis is going to take that distance too. And a little celebration to add insult to injury. Yeah, obviously it was predicated on Charlie playing some picture-perfect ball. Who knows though? He caught up before. He's overcome this deficit before. There's no reason he can't do it again, right?
But those are the kind of mistakes I mean, it's obvious to say this, but those are the kind of mistakes that you can't make, especially when you're driving, you're trying to catch up. Those are killers, you know. And
he's going up against a 2-time Madden Challenge champion,
you have to play like a perfect
right?
game.
Yeah.
You know?
Obviously, the guy is better around the block. He knows all the tricks. He's familiar with the pressure. So you really do have to play a perfect game if you're going to knock off a player like that. Keeper. That's your read option.
Yeah.
The
Your read
resulted
option.
in 2 yards. Nice read. Again, had a zone coverage there. Was able to attack the outside where obviously there is no zone that's actually has an assignment out there.
Yeah.
Good read though. The problem is I didn't think this was going to be as big of a problem in All-Pro, but you really cannot make that many mistakes with your coverage reads.
Yeah.
You really have to be accurate because I think a lot of these interceptions are attributed to reading man when it's actually a zone, reading zone when it's actually man. Nice draw there.
Oh, nice truck.
Oh man. Oh man, huge play.
Trucks
Huge
over
play.
the defender and takes it to the house right there. Comes back to within 2.
Yep. The problem is he really had the momentum. The ball was in his court. Now he's got to get the ball back.
And that was a score on something that we haven't really seen too much this tournament. A long run after a broken tackle, you know? Like we haven't seen too much of that.
And that's a risky move, by the way.
Yeah.
To go for a truck stick against the Niner defense. Gore's a pretty good back, but that is a risky move. You're more likely to fumble trying to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you expose yourself to a risk, but obviously Charlie felt, hey, I'm down by 9 points. You gotta be able to try to create plays. Rare run from Problem here. It's like when have we seen that, right?
Maybe he's thinking, well, if he did it, I'm going to do it now too.
Yeah, right.
So very good game here. Time winding down in the third quarter.
Yeah.
See what happens.
I mean, still early. I mean, Problem's been in this position before, but I hope he's not just trying to run out the clock. You know what I mean? It's a one possession game. You gotta play your offense.
Right.
Don't get too cute. So I expect him to go with one of his money plays here. Yep, trips right. Send Jenkins in motion a little bit to the left. Oh, he didn't do it that time. No routes coming open. Quarterback spy. You gotta catch this guy.
It worked.
It worked, but I wish he turned it. You gotta as soon as those routes are essentially take them something. Oh, he's gonna go for it right here.
Of course.
Huge play. If that same thing happens again, it's gonna come down to whether Charlie turns into Willis and actually does the quarterback spy himself. He's got to come up and tackle Kaepernick for a loss. It's a 4th and 1, not. Do you think the problem's going to run here?
I don't know. He went to the bunch quads formation, so but that could mean totally nothing after all these adjustments.
I guarantee you he's not going to run here. Well, and the fact that he come out no backs. But the problem is, like, I think a guy like Problem, you go to
run it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And avoids the hit. Wow.
Did he avoid the hit? I thought
he slid and they missed it.
Huge play. 4th quarter action, final 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, we're going to know who's going to be $100,000. Yeah, $140,000 richer. And some other guy's going to be $40,000 richer.
Yeah, but that's chump change.
Chump change, right. You don't get a big check or anything, right? Yeah. Obviously, Charlie needs to stop. And the funny thing is, stopping a Problem once, okay, is pretty much might mean the game. That's probably going to mean the game. We're 1 quarter in. With Charlie's offense, with his style, you can play ball control offense. Obviously, you can't throw picks anymore, but you can run the clock and you can get the final possession. And all he needs is a field goal. But obviously, it's predicated on getting a stop here. Again, oh my God, nice read. Do you notice on a lot of these plays, I don't know if it's an adjustment that Problem's making, but those are very late developing routes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That usually when you have like a slant, you have an in, these plays develop faster than your deeper routes, right? This is almost like routes that develop behind the deep routes.
Yeah.
Like after the deep routes don't materialize, you have this to fall back on.
If you're just joining us, Charlie 25 is in red and Problem is in white.
Oh, good call. We haven't flashed that up. Well, hopefully they didn't join us late because you should have some familiar. Well,
I saw a few people on Twitter saying, I wish I could see it. I'm at work. I'm going to be late.
Okay.
So.
What do you think about this technique? It definitely looks like Problem is making a more concerted effort to actually run clock. Like this is not his offense.
Right.
This is in stark contrast to what we've seen in his previous games. I just think it's early. It's a 2-point game.
There's 3:19 left. If you could keep eating up yardage.
No pressure again. Oh my God.
No one open.
Turn it. Okay, that was a good play. Good play. Pretty good play.
He's starting to take over Willis. And he's starting to take over Patrick Willis.
I think he's starting to make that adjustment. Yeah, right.
2:50 left in the fourth quarter.
This is a huge 3rd and 8. I have every expectation that obviously Problem's going to go for it, right? Shift here. He saw something he didn't like. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Tackled at the 1-yard line, Randy Moss.
Wow. Now, how big is that 2-point conversion?
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. And even bigger, how big was the decision by Charlie not to go for 2? Yeah. That's the thing. It's like if you've seen the games that Problem has played before, obviously that's his style. He's going to go for 2. He's very confident in his ability to manual catch, hit a fade route, or a comeback with the 6'5" receiver, right? But here, I guess the thing is, I was more surprised that Charlie didn't take the bait. It's like a gambit that you don't take.
Right. Because Problem's previous opponents, they were all going for 2 every time he did.
Yeah, right.
To match him. He stops them.
Oh my God. All right. I'm even surprised even what with the run. I mean, granted, you got a couple.
Well, especially on the QB sneak, it's not like in years past where you call hike and literally just run forward. The quarterback kind of hops to the right and then goes forward. It's not as effective.
I mean, I kind of understand it, but honestly, from Problem's standpoint, you can make it a 2-score game. And you have to feel, and this play has been working for him so well, right?
Yeah, even on the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Just money.
I think he's going for the field goal, yeah.
Yeah, no reason. It's already a 2-score game, right? This is what makes it a 2-score game. Before it was just 8 points. Mm-hmm. So now a 9-point lead, 156. There is precedent now for an onside kick, right? We have seen it happen. It does in fact work.
It does exist.
Yeah, we can assure the fans at home, the audience at home, onside kick does occasionally work. This is a tall order,
yeah.
But you can score on problems.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's shown that you can.
You can score on them.
Making some adjustments, like we saw.
Oh,
tipped at the line.
You don't see a lot of that.
No.
In this game. It actually happens a lot more in the NFL than it does in Madden.
So close game, despite a lot of people assuming that Problem was going to run away with this one. I think we heard a 17-point win, prediction.
I mean, it still could be. I mean, you get a lot of pick sixes in this area, so we'll see. Well, he's doing a good job. He is moving down the field. He's got to keep hurrying, though. Obviously, oh my God.
Just gets rid of it,
He's got to make a line adjustment.
Injury timeout.
Listen, he's got to make a line adjustment.
Alex Smith in the game. Colin Kaepernick got injured.
Oh my God. Well, it may be a little bit too late, but what I was actually, here's the thing. He's in all pass mode anyway. Doesn't really matter. Kaepernick gave you extra running ability.
But
there's worse.
There we go. That
was an Alex Smith pass?
Yeah, that's an Alex Smith pass.
Okay, all right.
No arm strength compared to Kaepernick, but he's back. Kaepernick's back
just
now.
One play, he did elect to bring him back in. Again, got to stretch the field. You see that Trouble is doing the same thing on every play. He's setting these outside linebackers on a blitz in order to create some pressure.
I just like how everyone in the entire venue here saw when Alex Smith came in because they're all,
there was like
yeah.
The funny thing is that's actually super realistic. I mean, if it actually happened in the Super Bowl, that's exactly the sound you'd hear, right? It's like well, maybe not the Super Bowl.
Okay, we're coming up on a minute left in this.
Oh man,
$140,000. So the winner.
He's got to score on this play. Oh man.
Or on the.
No, he's got to go.
Yeah.
Timeout. You got to use a timeout here. You got to use a timeout.
He's still going. I guess he's just
focused
because
on
you
have to
the
get the
onside
onside kick
yeah.
anyway. Oh man.
He had a hand on it.
Now he's got to get a field goal at some point anyway, right?
So you can get it now and then try the onside kick.
Well, I'm saying if it gets to a fourth down, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're this close. I wouldn't just kick a field goal just to kick a field goal.
No, obviously no, but
touchdown. Okay, so Charlie scores 38 seconds left.
Yeah.
Gonna go for the extra point.
Yeah, kick the extra point. Obviously,
down two. Try to get the onside kick.
It's your only play here. Yeah, your only play.
Okay, now the last time we saw this, where a guy made all these adjustments, he ended up getting the onside kick. You think we'll see the same again?
I don't know, but I will say that I think it's funny. It really shows you how slim of an edge, or what an edge that manual catch gives you.
Yeah.
Charlie he's a very capable player, obviously. He's been able to score, he's been able to match score for score. It just comes down to the advantage for 2-point conversion that you have by being able to do a manual catch.
All right, here we go.
Here it goes. Comes down to this. Oh! Could get a fumble. No. Okay, all right. That's going to do it. He's just going to be able to run out the clock here.
So
with
Matt,
40 seconds,
we have
37 seconds left.
Problem's going to
stop the
win
clock.
his third Madden challenge.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Crazy, huh? But very, very competitive game.
Oh, yeah.
A lot closer than I think a lot of people were giving Charlie credit for. So he really hung tough, and it really came down to the advantage of the two-point conversion. And quite rightly, the balls to go for 2 points. I mean, that's not an easy call. We're making it sound like a lock, but it's by no means assured that you're going to be able to get 2 points. Well,
gentleman's game.
Yeah,
shaking hands.
I did like that. I mean, because once the game's over, once there's no more play for the trash talk,
right.
I'm a gracious loser or a gracious winner. I'm a much more gracious winner than I am a gracious loser, of course. But I do like that. I mean, there's no more play. You won, right?
So, Problem, the winner of the 2013 Madden Challenge.
Unbelievable. Well, he really. We're hopefully going to go to our check ceremony here shortly. Oh, even shorter than I thought.
All right, folks, here I am joined with Problem Child, the reigning and present champ, Madden 13 EA Sports Challenge Series. Man, how's it feel?
Feels great, man. It's been a couple of off years. Still want to show everybody I'm the best. And, that's what I did today. Some people that gave up on me, man, I'm still the best. I just wanted to show that to everybody.
So it seems like experience trumps all, man. It was a real tight game all the way down to the wire. There's a few crucial turnovers that really swung momentum in Charlie's favor. Again, what did it take for you to kind of recompose yourself to close out the win?
I've been in plenty of difficult situations in Madden. This was nothing new. It was nothing, I haven't seen. And, I stuck with my game plan and pulled it out.
All right, man. I don't know if it was me, but I kind of saw a little choked up. You got a little emotional there, right? Ray Lewis style?
Yeah, I'm happy. Not Ray Lewis style, but I'm happy, though. I'm happy. And for my Niners, man, we couldn't win the ball, but, Madden challenge.
Well, you definitely took the check home, man, for your 49ers. Congratulations once again, Problem Child. Totally appreciate watching you play. It was fun. Shout out to Charlie because he put together a real good real good game, man. Problem again. Thanks again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. That's it, folks. Madden NFL 13. That's a wrap. We're going to jump into NHL 13 as soon as we come back from this commercial break.